To end our show tonight, the world of tech never slows down, so we're going to look ahead to the big trends we can expect next year in 2024. For more, we're joined by our media expert, Mohit Rajhans. Mohit, you've seen a dramatic shift in social media in 2023. What do you think continues into the new year?
Matt, I'm so looking forward to 2024, mainly because I didn't expect to see some of the shifts that we ended up seeing in 2023. For example, I would have never thought we would have seen this devaluation happening for Twitter, for example. I would have never thought that the government would start to have issues associated with keeping TikTok on government employee phones. And it's definitely never thought we'd be put in a situation where we'd understand just how much artificial general intelligence was going to infiltrate when it comes down to social media. So what I'm looking forward to is following along how businesses navigate the social media world, how we start to adapt to some of the changes, and how we start to understand that there's no one-stop solution when it comes down to the privacy needs and the security needs when it comes down to social media. And those discussions will continue in 2024.
Artificial intelligence was also a huge topic this year. What can people expect to see from the tech next year?
Matt, we are going to turn into hyper artificial AI mode. We are going to get into that mode because we're going to hear about it so much. It's going to be a little nauseating. I think artificial intelligence is going to be a little bit of a marketing term for the near future, and you're going to see it talked about, embedded in everything from work life to the way that students are learning. But make no mistake about it, we are no longer going to be just talking about ChatGPT and or Bard from Google. We are going to be talking about entire shifts for industries that are going to incorporate AGI into their workflows, into the way they do business, and quite frankly, it's going to disrupt the way that people do work. So while we continue to follow it, what will be interesting to see is how the guardrails will be set up by various companies and countries in order to facilitate some of this growth.
Lastly, what new breakthroughs can we expect, and which existing technologies might be changing or becoming outdated?
Well, I think for one, we're going to see a shift towards people's privacy being valued a little bit more when it comes down to social media. I also think that spatial computing is going to be a big factor looking into the future. Seeing what Apple is doing right now with their Vision Pro is really exciting me. I also will start to see a little bit more of consolidation when it comes down to tech companies, knowing that we don't necessarily need this massive boom of hardware with so much happening in the cloud. But I think more importantly, we're going to see a need for digital literacy to be updated. We're going to hear conversations at the dinner table again with families while we talk about how technology is disrupting our lives. And in that process, it's a wonderful opportunity for an entirely new generation to embrace what technology has to offer in 2024.
Our viewers can find you and your insights at thinkstart.ca. Thanks for joining us, Mohit.
Happy holidays, Matt.